Today, we're going to compare this to this. Let's see what the differences are. I will grab a book so we can compare print versus digital. I will grab Deceased #1. It's a popular book. A lot of you guys probably know it. It's on DC Comics.
Let's do this.
And we can use this. I'll grab my iPad. And on my iPad, I have an iPad mini.
Let's do this.
It's easy to throw around. It's very small. If you guys want to use a regular iPad, I guess you can get that. I have comixology on here. So I'll tap on that, and we have Deceased #1. You can see the size difference. The iPad mini is much smaller than a comic book. But I think it's easy to carry around and to toss around and to put in a bag. But if you wanted a larger viewing screen, you could do a regular iPad. I assume it's much larger. I wish I had one. I would have compared it. But for this issue, I was going to do with the iPad mini. No! All right, this opens up with a splash page, or actually this is like a double page spread. So I think a double page spread on the iPad is a lot neater. There's no gutter. See that crease there? I thought it was odd that the comic book had the ads in a different spot. You notice the ad here for the Batman Who Laughs? And on the digital comic, it didn't have that ad in that same position. The ad was later. All right, here's a comparison side by side of a comic page. So you can look on the digital comics, you can look at page view if you want to see the regular comic page like this.
Do it! Do it!
See the size difference. Sorry for the glare. On the left, the light is glaring the comic. I'll push it down so you can avoid that. But if you double tap on a panel, we can go to, you see the size difference.
Do it! Do it!
It doesn't affect my reading that much. You can lock your iPad if you don't want it to spin like that. But if you double page on a panel on the iPad, you can go to guided view, which to me is awesome. It expands the panel, and then you can easily read the word bubbles and the dialogue. I think now the panel is even actually larger than the comic. If you're viewing panel by panel, see if we put it next to each other. See the panel on the left there. The iPad is actually larger than the panel in the comic book. It's very crisp and clear. This panel is also larger on the vertical panels. Now if we go to a horizontal panel, I guess the iPad is, this is iPad mini. I guess it is a little bit smaller, but if you wanted to, you could flip it.
Do it! Do it!
And it comes to be about the same size, or maybe the iPad's a little bit bigger. It's kind of cool. And just swiping, or you go to the next panel. I think it's pretty great. I really enjoy the guided view. I'm about 50-50 now. I would say I do 50% of my reading online now, and 50% is the actual comics. So I might be going to the other side. Now, some of the issues with the guided view, you can see here, spin here, it looks like the iPad now is bigger, the panel is bigger than the actual panel in the comic book. Some of the issues was that it went to the it goes to the word bubble first, the dialogue, and then it expands onto the panel if it's a large page.
Oh no!
I prefer that. I like it. But some people want to choose what they can see first. They want to go right to the art first and the big, larger splash page, and then read the word bubble. Or be confronted by the like a splash page is for mood. They want to be hit by the mood first in all the artwork. You see it's very, very, the colors are really vibrant. I think it's well done. I think the digital comics have been around like 10 years now, so they're really getting it down. They're doing a good job. This is, like I said, this is comixology. I have DC Infinite. It's kind of the same thing. All right, let's get another book. For you Marvel heads out there, for you Make Mine Marvel guys out there, let's get a Marvel book to make it fair. And we will do the Spider-Man the Nick Spencer run, right? This is Amazing Spider-Man #1. Was this 2018 it came out? But let's say you have a book like this. You have a double spread page like this. That crease to me is annoying, and I don't like opening the book that way. I think it maybe damages the book spreading it out that way. I mean, an advantage of the iPad is you can see, here you go. The double page spread can be viewed with no crease in the middle.
Wow!
Kind of nice. And then you can flip it around if you want to make the image larger. I like Rhino, seeing the full Rhino there. I think it's kind of cool, to see that whole artwork with no crease or anything. It's kind of nice.
Wow!
Let's compare. Now this is the comic page. You can go page by page. I have a guided view off. I'm looking at a regular comic page. If you want to view it this way, you can view it this way. I think it looks really nice. But the main issue was that if you went to a splash page, I don't think, I don't think it's a splash page in here. I think it's a double page spread, but it's a similar idea of a splash page. If you go to a splash page, sometimes you want to be confronted with the artwork. And the guided view will bring you to the word bubble first, and then it'll expand it to the splash page. And some people are saying that it actually changes the reading experience.
Nope.
The digital comic changes the reading experience, and that medium of digital versus print changes the comic book or the story. I don't know. I'm not that particular. I don't find it a huge change or a huge difference. I think it's an improvement in many ways. Here we go. Here's a splash. I don't want to say this is a splash page. This is really a double page spread. But if we go in the, you can avoid the gutter now. The comic book has that gutter in the middle. You can avoid that gutter on the iPad and see a nice, perfect image, and you can spin it around if you want to get a larger view of it. I think it's kind of nice.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
So we have that gutter in the middle. Now there's a word bubble on the top left. So what I was saying earlier was that the guided view will bring you to the word bubble first, and then it goes to the word bubble and then the expanded page. Whereas if you're reading the comic book, you can choose what you want to look at. If you want to be hit with this page, it's a different reading experience maybe. So if you were on the page before and you were in guided view, you would go to this panel, and then the next panel wouldn't be the splash page, it would be the word bubble, and then you would go to the double page spread. Then it would expand it. So some people are saying it's an issue that it changes the reading experience, whereas if you were in the comic book, if you went to from that panel to the next page, you would be hit, boom, with the artwork and this double page spread, which is how it's meant to be read. I don't see that as much of an issue. It's not that big of a deal to me. But I think they're doing a really good job with the I like the guided view. I think it's kind of cool. And the art and the colors really pop. It's pretty nice. And also you could be lying in your bed, or you could be laying on the couch. You don't have to worry about crumbling the comic book or bending pages.
Nope.
Let's check out Kingpin. Maybe we can do a nice Kingpin page is nice. I'm sorry for the glare, because the light right above me is creating a glare when it's straight on. But the page is about the same size, even on an iPad mini. Like I said, if you guys have a regular size iPad, if you want to make it larger, see, it goes to the word bubble. You can even get larger images here. I have an iPad mini, I just like it. All right, let's check out Daredevil. Daredevil, all right, here we go. Let's check out another character. And that was the comparison. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I tried to be quick and show you the different options. Let me know in the comments below if I missed anything and what you prefer, digital or print.